just as I'm about to start this video, the dogs start barking. That's fine. We are filming on location in my backyard, so the dogs are always out here. Anyway, Kong Hei Fat Choy, Happy New Year, Happy New Moon, and I hope that you are feeling hopeful and a shift of energy. So for the new moon, I'll be talking more about that this evening in the class, but the new moon in Aquarius, 6 planets in Aquarius, is a very great shift of energy. But right now, let's just be thinking about this change of the animal for the Chinese New Year. You might be giving out little red envelopes to your friends or neighbors, family. You know, you just put a little gift in here and it will be good luck, you know. So like say you put $10 in there, the idea is that will, you know, the generosity will just multiply and multiply. So you can pick these up anywhere. So you could give some of those out this week. So we have been in the year of, you know, the 2020 was the year of the rat. We don't really need to talk too much about that, but there are going to be a couple of similarities in that it is still a metal year. So the rat, which was the first sign of the Chinese zodiac of the 12 animals, the rat was a yang metal year. And in Chinese and Taoist astrology and medicine, the rat rules the lungs. So didn't we know that? So just to say now, the ox, we're in the year of the ox, is the second animal in the 12-year cycle. The ox is a yin metal. So it's still metal. It's still about the lungs, but it's a little bit more gentle. Okay, so we've experienced the harshness of the yang metal. Now we're into the yin metal. Okay, so I'm going to open this lovely red box and take out, well, look at this beautiful gold ox that's going to go on our altar here. Rat's gone, bye bye, and we're going to lead with the ox. Okay, so when we think about the ox is steady, hardworking, trustworthy, reliable, patient, plowing the field. Yes, starts here, methodically works across the field to get to the end. Not much is going to stand in its way. So this is the characteristics that would most serve you well this year. So in the rat year, the rat was the opportunist, the rat race, I'm gonna get to the top, I'm trample on the rest of you, jump on the backs of the rest of you, and that's how I'm going to get there. That's not going to fly this year. All right. The ox is a team. It's like it's a solo player, but it likes to be, you know, part of a team also. Like it's doing its thing, but, you know, with also likes to be with other people. Ox makes great leaders. You can trust an ox. So to me, that all indicates that while 2021 is not going to be, you know, perfect, it's going to be a lot better. So what happened last year? We developed new skills. We found new ways of doing things. It was, you know, innovative. We all had to really adapt very quickly. So this year would be a year to progress with those tried and trusted skills that we have. This year is not a, possibly a new year to be like, trying something brand new. Yeah. So we want to continue to move forward. So if you can methodically move forward to reach your goals, it can be a prosperous, abundant year for you. So of course, as I said, you still need to take care of your lungs. And the ox can have a bit of a digestive issues. Yeah. So the ox is a big creature and a strong creature, which is great. But, the spleen, the intestines, they're also parts of your body you want to be taking care of. So don't overeat. In Chinese medicine, we talk about eating things that make us damp, yeah? So this dampness causes, lethargy and overweightness, obesity, digestive issues. So we just want to take care, keep the diet a bit lighter so that we can keep ourselves a bit lighter. Okay, so white is the color of the year. Again, the white. Also green and yellow are lucky colors for the ox. So anytime you maybe need to go and do something special, go for a job interview or host an event, maybe think about wearing those colors. What else did I want to tell you? Oh yeah, so let's talk about this metal element for a minute. So the rat was, the yang metal. So it was like a sword. It was very, very sharp, very, very sharp, cold and cutting. The yin metal is still metal, but it's a little bit more of a gentle metal. It's more like jewelry. And some would say, and I'm not going to get into this right now, but the needle, an injection would be a yin metal. Okay. Of course, acupuncture, very yin metal. So what happens with the ox? It plods along. It's quite introverted in a way. It just, wants to get the job done. This can lead to some stubbornness, some not really sharing how it's feeling, which can build up as stress. So you want to find ways to keep yourself de-stressed so that you can, stay calm. The ox does not want to be getting overheated and hot-headed. Yeah, so you want to be able to stay calm this year, no matter what is coming your way. The coolness of the metal, you want to stay cool. So you find ways to do that, and hopefully 2020 taught you some ways to do that. Obviously in my world, acupuncture, yoga, meditation, being outside in nature, wherever you are, yeah, appreciate the outdoors. There's a lot of earth energy going on, so being outside in nature is just the perfect way to keep yourself grounded, healthy, and keep it all together. All right, what else did I want to say? I think I've mentioned everything. Yeah, so I think it's going to be a more harmonious year. It's going to be a year that we find that we come together, and there's more agreement, there's less sharp edges going on. So it's going to be a more peaceful year. So, what are your goals this year? Perhaps plan them out methodically. Use skills that you already know that you have, and that will get you to the end of the field, to the finish line. All right, my lovelies. So I wish you Kong Hei Fat Choy, a very happy and healthy new year of the yin metal ox.